your cards. Your pastor a lie, he a fraud. You messed up and stepped in a room full of gods and hopped in a pool full of sharks. So watch what you saying when you do respond, or get left looking foolish and odd. Like who that won't smoke, ain't nobody at all. Doctors, we body and maul. The prophets is back and we pulling your cards. Your pastor a lie, he a fraud. You messed up and stepped in a room full of gods and hopped in a pool full of sharks. So watch what you saying when you do respond. Yeah.
I feel you, but we got to do it immediately.
It took time for you to do
what
you're doing
understand something.
right now,
You got to understand something. We can't tear it when it comes down to God. We talking about the Lord. We talking about your salvation, your soul, bro. You don't want to wait on that, right? You want to fix yourself immediately when it comes down to your soul, life or death. Life or death, you want to fix yourself immediately. You understand what I'm saying? Give me Deuteronomy real quick, 11. Deuteronomy 11. I want to show you something. Watch this. Deuteronomy 11, verse 26. Then I want to deal with what you just said about judging, okay? Deuteronomy 11, verse 26. Read that.
Deuteronomy chapter 11 and verse 26. Behold, I set before you this day a blessing and a curse. A blessing if ye obey the commandments of the Lord your God, which I command you this day. And a curse if ye will not obey the commandments of the Lord your God, but turn aside out of the way which I command you this day to go after other gods which ye have not known.
Deuteronomy 30. All right, look. God said he set before us this day a blessing and a curse. Okay? A curse if you don't obey God, right? And you go after other gods. That's going after other gods. You was talking about African spirituality. That ain't this Bible. You see what I'm saying? That's not the God that we supposed to serve. You see what I'm saying? Our God, no. Listen. The Egyptians and our people are two separate people. The Egyptians enslaved us. Africans enslaved us. Did y'all know that? They'll tell you themselves that we are not the same people.
We enslaved our own selves.
No. I'm going to show you. Listen, those were Africans enslaving the Israelites. Yeah, we were the same color, but not the same race of people. You understand what I'm saying, bro? All right, so what you got?
So on the Egyptians, you know, in the pyramid, they got the rings and stuff on the wall, so they saying there's us, but you saying that ain't us. Huh?
So back then, how was they making it in the
right?
like,
listen, you said on the pyramids they had what?
The rings on the wall. And
okay, right. But look, they had pictures up, right? Yeah. They had pictures of them being in rulership, and then they had a people that they had enslaved with loincloths on. Who were those black people that they had enslaved with loincloths? It was us. You see what I'm saying? They enslaved us. I'm gonna read it to you. Watch this. I'm gonna read it to you. Give me Exodus. Drop that.
1200, 1300 BC before Christ. When these Africans.
That's what we finna read about. Listen, just listen. I'm finna read it to you. Watch this. Exodus 11. No, give me Exodus 1 first. Exodus 1 first. Verse 7. Watch this. Read what you got.
Exodus chapter 1 and verse 7. And the children of Israel were fruitful and increased abundantly and multiplied and waxed exceedingly mighty. And the land was filled with them. Now there rose up a new king over Egypt.
It rose up a new king over what?
Over Egypt.
We're talking about a king over Egypt. Egypt is in Africa, right? So it's a king over these Africans. Read.
Which knew not Joseph.
Which knew not Joseph, one of our forefathers. He didn't know Joseph. Read.
And he said unto his people.
He said to who?
His people.
To his people. To the Africans.
He said to his people, to these other Africans, the Egyptians. Read.
Behold, the people of the children of Israel are more and mightier than we.
So they knew that we weren't the same people. You see what I'm saying? He said, look, those people are more and mightier than we are. Read.
Come on, let us deal wisely with them.
So he said, listen, I got an idea. We're going to deal wisely with them. How he deal wisely with us? What they do?
Let us deal wisely with them, lest they multiply. And it come to pass that when there fall out any war, they join also unto our enemies.
He said, we got to do something about these people because there's so many of them in our land that if a war breaks out, they're going to join to the other people and help them out and defeat us. Read.
And fight against us. So get them out of the land. Read. Therefore they did set over them taskmasters.
What's a taskmaster? They said the Egyptians set over us taskmasters. What is that?
Somebody just over you with something you doing.
Okay, watch this. We're going to read on. We're going to find out. Watch this.
Therefore they set over them taskmasters to afflict them with their burdens. And they built for Pharaoh's treasured cities.
You didn't know that the Israelites were the ones who built the pyramids. We the ones who built those treasure cities that you read about and you see on these documentaries when they going over the Egyptian dynasties.
That's why the white folks
Right?
trying to hide out. Yeah.
Right. It was the Israelites that did that, but what were we in? Read.
Pithom and Ramsey. But the more they afflicted them, the more they multiplied and grew. And they were grieved because of the children of Israel. And the Egyptians made the children of Israel to serve with rigor.
The Egyptians made the children of Israel to serve with rigor. You know what that means? Rigor, hard bondage. They enslaved us. That's what it's talking about right here. We were slaves to them, and that's why they made us build their treasure cities, the pyramids. And they set over us taskmasters to make sure we got the job done.
White folks want to know how we
To make sure that we got the job done, just like the white man did over here in America. Y'all understand that? It's the same thing. That's why it's a pyramid on the back of your dollar. They following the instructions of the Egyptians. They're following the layout, or the, what is it called? Blueprint of the Egyptians here in America. The Egyptians had God's people enslaved. Guess what? The white man enslaved God's people. Read on.
And they made their lives bitter with hard bondage.
With what?
With hard bondage.
They had us in hard bondage. We ain't the same people. Read.
In mortar and in brick. And in all manner of service in the field.
In all manner of service in the field. Who else had us in service in the field? See there? They follow the same blueprint, bruh. Who built up America? Exactly. Just like we built up Egypt back then. You see that? But we ain't the same people as these doggone dusty Egyptians. We better than them, bruh. Alright? Now, watch this. Go to Exodus 11 and verse 7. Because I'm going to show you something. We thought we were Egyptians at one point in time, too. God had to remind us, no. You ain't no Egyptian. Watch this. Read.
Exodus chapter 11 and verse 7. But against any of the children of Israel shall not a dog move his tongue against man or beast, that ye may know how that the Lord doeth put a difference between the Egyptians and Israel.
See that? God put a difference between us and the Africans, bruh. We ain't the same people, even though we look alike. We ain't the same. Y'all understand that? Now I'm going to show you something, bruh. Go to Psalms 82. Watch this, bro. Watch this. That's because that's what the white folks want us to believe. You see what I'm saying? Egyptians don't never tell you you're an Egyptian. A real Egyptian, the real African people, they'll never claim you as their people. Never claim you as their people. Because they know that you are not their people. They know that they once had you enslaved. You see what I'm saying? And they feel like they are better than you. Even though they're over there eating mud pies, they feel like they're better than you. Read.
Psalms chapter 82 and verse 6. I have said, ye are gods.
The Bible says that the children of Israel are gods. The men of the children of Israel are gods on this earth. You the real judges on this earth. Read.
And all of you are children of the Most High.
And we the children of God. Ain't nobody on the planet the children of God but us. How you gonna say you're a dusty Egyptian? You're a dusty African. Watch this. Give me Isaiah 32, 31. Watch this. Watch this. Watch what he say about the Egyptians. Now God just said, you gods, right? We gods. We the gods of this earth. We the real judges on this earth. But we've been subjugated to being the lowest people on the planet. Watch this. Watch what God say about the Egyptians, though. Verse 3.
Isaiah chapter 31 and verse 3. Now the Egyptians are men and not gods.
They ain't gods. We the gods, bruh. We the gods. God said that his chosen people are gods on this earth. Them Egyptians, they just mortal men. Mortal men. But we trust in these folks, bruh. We trust in these folks because we saw them as a powerful nation, as a black race, being one of the most powerful nations. When they show us these documentaries, you see a black race ruling over everybody. And you like that, and you associate yourself with it. You think, oh, man, We was those people. We was the Egyptians. No, bro, we was better than them. We was always better than them. They can't touch God's people. Remember, God, what happened to the Egyptians now? Why they ain't ruling now? What happened? What happened? Your God destroyed them because of you. That's why they ain't ruling right now. Because of what they did to us. Our God destroyed them. You read about it you read about Moses delivering the people, right? You read about Moses delivering the people out of where? Out of Egypt, right? What did God do to those people? He destroyed them, made them base. Made them to the point where they eat dookie pies right now. Cows pissing on their head for baths. Huh? That's what God did for you, because you the gods, bro.
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord.